Good morning, Tech 3000. My name is Matthew Thomas. I currently work as an automation technician in the oil and gas industry in Vernal, Utah. I have 15 years of experience in this field. I started out working in gold mining in the processing facilities for those mines, and have now been working in the oil and gas industry for about 7 years. The facility I work at right now, I'm kind of still considered new there. I've been there for about 2 years. And in that time, I've had the chance to take part in a lot of new projects. And it's very important at these huge facilities to be able to go back and look at certain documentation to find out what is in place currently and to learn how it can be manipulated, or what our parameters are that will allow us to make changes. And if those documents aren't up to date, it can be very difficult to move forward with a project. There's a lot of roadblocks that happen if that documentation isn't there. And in this facility, it's just old enough, it's about 12 years old, and there's been numerous changes and updates done to it over the years. There have been a lot of times when that documentation hasn't been updated, and we've lost a lot of that knowledge of what happened, what changed, and why, and that can be very serious. So for this project, I approached one of the facility managers, and I asked him if I could kind of compare certain documents, the core documents that we use, and come up with a short list and give him an idea of where we were at, basically. After doing that, he agreed that this might be something we want to pursue, and he helped me create a team consisting of a project engineer, an incredible mechanic, and some great operators who've all been at this plant for a long time and really know it inside and out. That kind of knowledge is invaluable when you do a project like this. Just to give you a quick overview, there's 3 documents that we kind of use to compare to each other for all these projects that we get information from. The first one are the P&ID drawings, or piping and instrumentation drawings. Those are kind of the blueprints for how the plant operates and what equipment is currently there. The second document is called the cause and effect. The cause and effect is a huge Excel spreadsheet that has every small little bit of equipment that's in the plant is listed on this spreadsheet, and you can cross-reference kind of if this happens, then this happens. For example, if the level in tank A reaches a high alarm point, what happens with valve B or C? You can go and cross-reference those and find out that when that alarm hits, maybe valve B closes but C opens. And it can be a really invaluable tool to the operators, to people coming in to learn the facility. The third item that we use a lot is the actual program itself, the programming that runs the plant day in, day out, that the operators use to control everything. And if those 3 don't mesh, there can be a lot of confusion. We were able to, with that team that we put together, go through the plant from start to finish and ensure that all those items that we found were corrected. And in doing so, we now have documentation that we can turn over to engineering groups or to operations if they have projects or questions about what's currently going on in the plant. And it's so much faster to get answers for people and to be able to move forward with new ideas and new projects. When I presented this project in the peer reviews, somebody suggested that I maybe do a project that would help build a program that would track these changes better. The company I work for has an incredible program. It's called MOC, or Management of Change, and that program is incredible for tracking this information as things are updated and changed in the plant. The problem is as I said, the plant is about 12 years old, and MOC really only came into our company about 6 years ago, and it took a couple of years to get it rolling and get everybody on board with it. So there was almost 8 years of changes that happened without any real documentation. Luckily, we have that now going forward, and it's well established. but this was a great opportunity for me to learn the plant, to learn the process, and to become more familiar with these incredibly important documents that are critical to any process than in almost any industry that you might come across. Thank you for the opportunity.